In last session, we have discussed about the calculation of moment of resistance. Okay, as we have taken this condition, so here we got mu already we have calculated in a last session or last video. Just go through that, and here we need to calculate the value of T, C, W, and Z in this session. Okay, so already uh, in the previous session we have discussed on what exactly the condition was. Okay, so the beam is given or beam is there. Okay, so this is provided with 4 bars of 22 mm die. Its area is 1520.53 mm square. Okay, so this is the case. In that case we need to calculate these many things. Okay, so I used the equations to calculate the value of mu. Okay, whereas in this session we will be calculating value of T, C, W and Z. W or ultimate, or we can have the working load also, it is left to you. Okay, so here in this session, okay, I'll be taking or I'll be calculating the value of Z. Okay, first I'll calculate value of Z, that is nothing but the lever arm. Okay, the Z is nothing but the lever arm. Okay, so Z need to be calculated. Okay, so equation for Z is d minus 0.42 XU. Okay, this is the value of Z which is need to be calculated. Okay, whereas you know value of D, here we have value of D and D minus 0.42 XU already we have calculated here. This is XU by D is 0.6. Okay, so we have calculated here. Here what I will do, therefore XU by D is equal to 0.6 is there. So D is the known value, that is 500 mm is there. So XU by D is equal to 0.6. Okay, it is nothing but what I will do, okay, I'll multiply, cross multiply here. XU by D is equal to 0.6 into D. Okay, it is nothing but 500 mm. So value of XU, to calculate value of Z we must know the value of XU also. Okay, so it is nothing but 0.6 into 500, XU is equal to 300 mm. Okay, this we have already calculated. Okay, so XU is equal to 300 mm. Now you can substitute this value in the equation Z. Okay, therefore Z is equal to D minus 0.42 XU, right? So here D is nothing but 500 mm minus 0.42 into X is XU or XU is 300 mm. So value of Z is equal to how much? Value of Z is equal to, we'll calculate here, value of Z we got 374 mm. Okay, lever arm. Okay, here we got lever arm of 374 mm. Apart from this, we need to calculate value of value of T and C. Okay, tension and compression. T is equal to, you know, 0 point, sorry, okay, here T is equal to 0.87 Fy AST. Okay, this need to be calculated. Okay, so it is T is equal to, I'll write it once again, 0.87 Fy AST. Okay, it is there in stress block parameters, just go through that. So I'll be writing 0.87 Fy 415 into AST is, already we have calculated AST here, this is 1520.53. So I'll be writing 1520.53. When you calculate or when you solve this one, you'll be getting value of, these are all in Newton per mm square. Fy is Newton per mm square, and AST is in mm square. Okay, so whatever the value you will get, okay, it will be in Newton itself. Okay, Newton per mm square into mm square, you will be getting it in Newton. Okay, so we got the value 548.98 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton. Okay, so this will be T is equal to 548.98 kilonewton. 548.98 kilonewton. Okay, so I'll be writing it once again. 548.98 kilonewton. This will be the value of T. Now what I will do, I'll be calculating value of C. Okay, so C is equal to, you know, it is 0.36 FCK BXU, 0.36 FCK BXU. 0.36 is there 20. B is how much? B already we have taken 250 mm. So it is 250. XU we already calculated. XU is equal to 300 mm. When you solve this one, C is equal to how much? 540 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton. Okay, so this will be equal to, when you again convert Newton into kilonewton, it will be 540 kilonewton. Okay, here you can check. There is a slight difference. Okay, there is no much difference will be there between T and C. Okay, both values will be quite similar. Okay, so in this way we'll be calculating the unknown values. Here T is completed, C is completed, Z is completed. Only remaining thing is W. Okay, W is nothing but the load carrying capacity or total load on the beam. Okay, before that I think you might have known, you might know about the moment on a simply supported beam. This is load and this is span. Okay, this is L, already he has given L, value of L. So you need to find out this one. Okay, the load is nothing but moment is equal to mu or mu limit or whatever, mu is equal to W L square by 8, right? So in this way we will be calculating. So what is the value of W? W is equal to mu into 8 divided by L square. Okay, mu already we have calculated. Okay, because this is not a final mu, so I'll be using this one only. Okay, so because we don't have m2, okay, because of AC not mentioned, okay, because of this condition, okay, I'll be calculating based on mu limit itself. Okay, actually these type of problems will not get if it is doubly. Whenever somebody generates the problem, okay, he will give all the data of compression and tension. Okay, so in many one or two cases you may get these type of half problems. Okay, so you just go through that. And here mu limit or mu value is how much? It is 172.5 kilonewton meter. 172.5 into 8, this is in kilonewton meter, so I will write it in meter square itself. Okay, span is how much? Span of beam he has given, that is 6 meter. 6 meter. Okay, I'll be writing it in meter itself. Okay, 6 square. Okay, so when you solve this one, we'll be getting total load carrying capacity okay, around 230 kilonewton, okay, or this is a kilonewton per meter, like that. Okay, so whenever you calculate, okay, you'll be getting this much. Simply supported beam is there, okay, so and its effective span is 6 meter. So 172.5 is this one, okay, or you may calculate. If you find difficulty, okay, you do one thing, keep all the values in Newton and mm. 8 divided by 1000, okay, whatever you calculate, you'll be getting the value of load in load per meter. 172.5 into 10 to the power of 6 into 8 divided by 1000 square. Okay, we are getting 172.5 into 10 to the power of 6 into 8 divided by 6000. Okay, that is span is how much? 6 meter is there, 6000. Okay, so it is 6000 into 6000. It is around, okay, here we are getting different value, that is 38.33 kilonewton per meter. This is the UDL which is acting on the beam. Okay, in this way we will be calculating whatever the things are there. 172 point things are there, you need to calculate whatever the values asked, that will be calculated here. Okay, so even though you calculate in meter itself, you'll be getting the same value. Okay, 6 square means the here, okay, I'll here it is 172.5. if you want to keep it in kilonewton meter, 8 divided by 6 square. Okay, you'll be getting the same value. This is kilonewton meter and this is meter square. Okay, when you convert, you'll be getting the value in kilonewton per meter. Okay, in this way you'll be calculating value of these things. Mu, okay, in previous video we have calculated mu. Here it is here we have calculated Z, this one, tension capacity, tensile force in the beam, and compression force in the compression zone, and the load carrying capacity. Okay, in this way we'll be calculating these values. Okay, until then, in the next session again we'll discuss, I will take another problem on analysis of beam itself in a different condition. Okay, thank you.